Hey guys, so I am gonna do a little travel Q&A today. I get a lot of questions about just wanting general travel advice, how I travel so much, if I'm still a full-time student, questions about certain places that I've been. So I decided to do this little Q&A and answer some of your guys' questions so that you can go back and reference it anytime you want. I think there was one more vote for doing this in a video form, so here I am doing a video. I might still write it all out in written form because a lot of people still really wanted that, but we'll see. I'll let you guys know. So I wrote down a bunch of stuff that I'm going to talk about today. I'll try and keep it organized, but I might kind of go off on a tangent, so if I do, I apologize. Okay. So one question I got was, do I partner with a study abroad company or do I just always go on my own? So that's actually both. In 2015, I studied abroad for a semester. I studied with ISA, International Studies Abroad. They're a great company, you should check them out. And that was a blast. That's when I got to do most of my traveling around Europe. So we were based in Paris and took classes there during the week, and then on the weekends, I think pretty much every weekend, we hopped on a bus or a plane and got to explore so much of Europe. So that time was with a study abroad company that I was like living in Paris with. I also went to Greece on a faculty-led study abroad through my university, and then my trip to Uganda this last summer was also technically a study abroad. It was with my university. Other than that, all the traveling that I've done has been on my own. Most trips that I've planned on my own. The internship that I had in Costa Rica, I got that on my own. I didn't go through any company to get that. I can go more into detail about that. But so there were 3 instances that I was doing a study abroad. Everything else was just me. Okay. What is my favorite place that I've been? That's hard because every country is so unique and I've had completely different experiences in every country that I've been to. I loved Greece. I think Greece would probably be my favorite country. I got to travel around like the entire country, even to some of the less touristy parts. It's beautiful. They have beautiful beaches. Athens was like, okay, if you go to Greece, you should definitely go outside of Athens. But the people are really nice. It's really cheap. At least it was when I went because they were in kind of a bad recession at that time. But I definitely recommend Greece for sure. I also love Costa Rica, mostly because that's where I've spent the most time. I've really gotten to know the culture and the people down there, a lot of the locals. So I'm a Costa Rican at heart. But so Greece and Costa Rica are probably my top 2 places. What travel credit cards do I have? I have 2 travel credit cards, and this kind of goes along with how do I pay for all the traveling that I do. I kind of rely on these 2 travel credit cards. So I have the Capital One Venture card. I should have gotten those out so I can show you guys what they look like. The Capital One Venture card, so that one is, I think, free for the first year, and then after that it's $60 a year. But I get 2 miles for every $1 that I spend, which is actually pretty good. A lot of cards will only give you 1 mile for every $1 you spend, or like 1.5. So once I just like rack up enough miles, I can either use those to book a flight like directly through the Capital One like flight portal, or what I usually do is just use those points to, or like redeem those points on any travel related purchase. So even though they're called miles, I can use them on flights, I can use them on a bus ticket, I can use them on, you know, like a hostel or an Airbnb, a taxi or an Uber ride, basically anything travel related that I pay for with my card. I can use those miles to like basically cut out the cost of that. So that helps a lot. Right now I'm trying to like save up a bunch of miles so that when I do my like a big trip after I graduate, then I like have a bunch of money on that card that I'm just goes straight to my travel, straight to my flight or something. So I have that one. The second travel credit card that I have is the United Airlines card, and I don't remember exactly which one I have. But that one also is free for the first year, and then I believe $99 every year after that. But it comes with a lot of rewards. I always try and travel United just because I like their rewards program the best, and they have a lot of really good flights to like destinations that I am particularly interested in, especially out of Omaha where I live, or Lincoln and Omaha. That one you get 1 mile for every dollar you spend, and then 2 miles on United purchases. You also get 2 club passes for like United airport clubs per year, which those are really nice. I just used my first pass like a couple months ago when I was on my way home from Europe, and like those clubs are so cool, and you get free food, like, so that's just awesome. So they're great for like long layovers. You also get a free checked bag. You're randomly selected for TSA pre-check. So they come with like a lot of other really cool rewards like that, travel rewards. And then obviously those miles will just be moved, all the miles that you earn on the card are just moved into your account once a month, your United account, and so those will just automatically be combined with any miles that you're using from like actual flights, which is nice. It's not 2 separate accounts. So yeah, I try and stick with United just because I want to like really rack up miles on one airline rather than having them spread out all over the place. But that's everybody's preference, I guess. So the Capital One Venture card and the United Mileage Explorer card, I believe it's called. Okay, different opportunities to travel. What is my advice? So obviously studying abroad is a good opportunity if you're still a student. There are a lot of different study abroad types of programs, so there's a lot of options out there. I also work in the study abroad office, so if anyone at UNL wants to talk to me, yeah, I can help you study abroad. This last summer I was in Costa Rica for the whole summer, and I was doing a WorkAway, so I think it's just workaway.com or something like that. Just Google WorkAway. And basically people will post jobs on there, whether it be like jobs in a hostel, or maybe they just like want a babysitter, or like, I don't know, they want help in their garden or something, like really random jobs. And you like don't need to be that skilled to work at those jobs. But it's basically you're exchanging a free place to stay, sometimes free food, in exchange for like a couple hours of work every day. Yeah, so with WorkAway, you're not getting paid always. Every once in a while you'll find a posting that will pay you, but you're also like not really spending any money because you're getting a free place to stay and free food. So I did actually 2 this summer. I started out up at the beach in Costa Rica, like up in the northern part, and I was getting 3 meals a day for free and a free place to stay, and in exchange I was taking photos of like the camp that I was working at. It was a surf camp. And then I didn't stay there very long. I ended up going back to San Jose, and then I found another WorkAway in San Jose that I was working in a hostel. It was a really nice hostel. It was a luxury hostel. And I actually met another girl through WorkAway who was also down in Costa Rica for the summer, so she decided she wanted to come and work at the hostel with me, and so we both got to stay at this really nice hostel for free. We got breakfast every morning. It was in a really nice area, so we just kind of like hung out in Costa Rica all summer, which was really awesome. So WorkAway, you do have, I think it's like $20 to sign up. I did pay for like the account, and then you get it for like a year, I believe, or maybe a year and a half. And they have postings like literally all over the world. If you want to spend like more time in one place, then it's a really cheap way to travel. because you only have to work a couple hours a day and then the rest of the day or on weekends or something, you have that time to like go out and explore the city or the countryside that you're in or whatever. So that's like a cheap way to travel if you want to be abroad for a little bit longer. I'm also subscribed to a couple different like travel opportunity newsletters, I guess you could call them. One is something, well, I won't even mention that one. One is called Jobbatical, Jobbatical. So I just subscribe to their newsletter, and they send out job opportunities in foreign countries. So most of them are like marketing or tech type jobs, like project management jobs, which I don't even really know what that means. And most of them are in Europe and Asia, I found. I don't really see any ever in like the Pacific or in South America. But I've never applied for a job through there, but I mean, that's like one way to find opportunities if you're interested in working abroad. Global Placement is another one. They don't have a newsletter, I don't think, but I will go on their website every once in a while, and that's for internships abroad. It looks kind of sketchy. I've never actually done an internship through them, but I've done a lot of interviews. So I've interviewed with a couple people in India, and I don't even remember what the other countries were. But if you're interested in an internship abroad without actually having to pay a company to place you, then that would be a cool option. My internship that I did in Costa Rica, I actually just found on internships.com, which is like super random, and I never really thought that I would actually find anything on there. But I'd never thought about going to Costa Rica, honestly, and I just decided to apply, and then I got it, and then I was down in Costa Rica for like 8 months. So there's a ton of opportunities out there. Especially if you want to like live and work abroad, or do whatever. So yeah, that's my best advice on that. How do I have time to travel and money management, stuff like that? So I'm still a full-time student. I'm graduating in May. But all the travels that I've done up until then have kind of been around school. So every break that I get from school, like, I take advantage of that and I'm gone. But while I am still here in Lincoln, I'm working like all the time. Like, I average about 40 hours a week. So kind of how I manage that, I work at the front desk of one of the dorms on campus, and I actually work the night shift, which sounds really bad, and it does suck sometimes. But I also get like all of my stuff done like during work, so I don't really have to schedule out time in my day to do my homework or anything like that, because I do it while I'm at work, because nobody else is awake at 4 a.m. except for me. Alright, so some travel deals that I always try and use. One thing that I discovered recently was Airbnb referrals. If you guys haven't used Airbnb or don't know what it is, it's basically you're like staying in somebody's house rather than a hotel or something. Sometimes it's like a room in their house, sometimes they just like give you their whole house. Or like their whole apartment or something. So with a referral, basically if somebody who already has an account refers you, then the new account gets $40 off. It's like $40 off a $70 booking or something like that, and then the person who referred you gets $20. So I used that in Costa Rica the last time I went, and so we got a really cheap Airbnb. And then I got $20 on my account, so that's like $60 total. And then you can also, if you have multiple email addresses, you can make like multiple accounts and just refer yourself. So not gonna lie, I've done that a couple times. So I mean, stuff like that, you know, wherever you can save money, take advantage of it. And a couple apps that I use, the Frequent Flyer app, it's like, I think it's literally just called Frequent Flyer. Actually, I could probably look. And it's like an orange app, and basically you just let it track your location. Yeah, Frequent Flyer. You let it track your location, and sometimes it'll like ask you questions. You can take little surveys for like extra points, and then once you get to 25,000 points, you can redeem those points. I got a $25 Airbnb gift card, so I have that to use in the future. You don't have to redeem it for Airbnb. They have like a $10 Southwest Airlines gift card, a $10 Alaska Airlines gift card, that you can get for like 10,000 points or something like that. So that's kind of like a cool way to get a little travel deal. Also use the app Ibotta, it's I-B-O-T-T-A, and that has nothing to do with travel. I just like it because you can get like, I don't even know what they're called. Basically, like I always shop at Walmart, just because I like Walmart and there's one close to my house, and so I can like scroll through the Walmart page on the app and it'll be like, get $1 off if you buy like this kind of granola bar or something, and so I'll like save those to my account, and then next time I go to Walmart I'll buy those granola bars, and then I basically just like take a picture of the receipt, and then it'll give you money back. So it's like a money back rewards app. There's a word for that and I can't remember what the word is, sorry guys. So that's cool, and then you have to have like a certain amount of money in your account before you can like move it into your bank account. But if you like I always shop at Walmart, and they have a lot of granola bars on that app, and I eat a lot of granola bars, so it's really not that hard to like get up to, I think it's like $30 that you have to have before you can move it into your bank account. So just another way to kind of save a couple dollars here and there. Also with Walmart, I never buy, like okay. Sorry, I'm doing a bad job at explaining all of this. I always pay for my Walmart purchases with gift cards. So what I do is I go on the United gift card portal. I buy like a $200, $300 gift card to Walmart. And then I use my United credit card to buy that. So if I buy $200 to Walmart, I get 200 miles because I used my credit card, my United credit card. And then also because I'm buying a gift card through the United portal, I get, I think it's like 1 mile per, no, 0.5 miles per dollar that I spend. So if I buy $200, then I'm getting 100 miles. So there's 300 miles that I'm getting. So it's basically about maximizing the miles that you get. If I just went to Walmart and only paid with my United credit card, then I would only get 200 miles for that same $200. But if I buy the gift card, then I get 300 miles because I'm buying it through the United portal. Okay, so that's all the stuff that I'm going to cover in this video. If you guys have more specific questions, or if I like just confused you more, or if I just like didn't talk about something that you wanted to know about, feel free to send me a message. I'm still super open to helping people and giving out advice. I just wanted to put all this information out there because people ask me about it a lot. So now you guys can go back and watch this whenever you want. And I don't know, if you guys want, I can do more videos, or just, I don't know, let me know what you guys want. That is all I have for you now. So thanks for watching.